Hey guys, so with JP Dokkan getting its 5th year anniversary celebration, we kind of know what the banners are going to look like for Global, and that will be in July. That is always when Global gets its anniversary, so got about, 5-ish months until then to just save up and wait until then, but I kind of wanted to use this opportunity to go ahead and look through the banners that are upcoming on Global. I mean, obviously we're getting the Future Gohan banner tonight. This is the recording this video on February 2nd, so the banner should be going live in pretty much a few hours from when this video is going to go up on YouTube, but I just wanted to go through the banners that we have on DBZ Space here, go through what we are assuming is going to be coming to Global up until the anniversary so that we can figure out the best places to use our stones. I have done videos like this in the past, and the big question mark always is this banner right here, because we didn't really know what to expect for the 5th year anniversary. We always knew it was going to be something big, like it always is, but now that we've seen it, I think we can make a better judgment call on what we should be doing with our stones up until then. So obviously we'll start with this banner. This is the Future Gohan banner. And by the way, this is not going to be me telling you, oh, you should be or should not be spending your stones on certain banners, because obviously if you're a huge fan of Future Gohan, then go ahead and spend on this banner. Like, if you really want him, this is obviously one of your best chances to pull him. And then if you don't end up pulling him here, you can pick him up with coins when he comes back. So pulling for your favorite characters and, characters who you really enjoy and like using, I think that's the most important thing here. But this is going to be based off of, the value for your stones and, like, where you could really be maximizing the amount of stones, or basically maximizing your chances of pulling, like, top-tier cards, basically, is what this video is going to be about. So, starting off with the Future Gohan banner, which is supposed to be coming tonight. Very, very, very lackluster banner here. But, I mean, we got the, obviously, the new Future Gohan is very, very good. I think this unit is very underrated, even today. Honestly, he is extremely good. I think we do have actually, like, official translations for him too, so let's pull that up if we can. Yeah, we do. Okay, let's pull up the Dokkan Awakened version. Really defensive. He's a support unit before he transforms. He's 58% reduction in damage taken. Even when Super Saiyan, he keeps that. And wait, does he have it before he transforms too? When he's 50% or less. So when he transforms, he has that permanently, and he has very easy transformation conditions. Use him alongside a Trunks unit, and he just has gets additional buffs for being alongside. What is the category they call it? Bottom Master Disciple, and he's finally a Hybrid Saiyan's 170 leader. So that's really, really good. So overall, he's a really, really good card, but it's just like this banner is not good. This Trunks is pretty good, but he's going to be on every banner moving forward. Hit is okay. He's not the best. This Boo is really, I really don't like this Boo. This Gohan is pretty good. He worked well with the new Gohan, so they they're not going to remove him from this banner. Super Vegeto's a good, and then UI Goku is good, but he's been on like every banner ever. So I think in the last video I made, I discussed how it's possible that they could remove either Hit or Super Boo or even UI Goku from this banner. Because we just had on Global the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken banner. Well, we didn't just have it, it was around during Christmas / New Year's. And that banner had Hit on it. So I don't know if they want to bring him back so fast. So I was speculating that maybe they could replace Hit or UI Goku with the Tech Trunks, the transforming one. Because the way that worked on JP was that Tech Trunks returned on the 300 million download celebration banners, the LR Gohan and LR Cell. And Global obviously already had those banners, so they got to find a way to slip in that Future Gohan, the tech transforming Future Gohan somewhere on here. So I think that is a pretty good candidate for how they would change this banner to get people to summon on this banner more. But let's actually backtrack a little bit and cheat a little bit. Let's scroll all the way up here. I think it's this banner. If we look at the anniversary banner, the Tech Trunks is on it, and I don't see them changing these banners for Global at all. They're very, very good. These are probably the best banners ever in the game, besides like the guaranteed LR banners. So them potentially adding the Tech Future Trunks to this banner is not really that big of a deal anymore, now that we know that he's coming back for the anniversary. So I think this banner is, even if they do change it and add the Tech Future Trunks, I don't think that affects like my decision to recommend skipping this banner for everybody. I mean, there's way more valuable places to be using your stones than this banner. So that's my Verdict on that, I would say skip that. We should be getting the Kaioken Blue EZA with this celebration, unless they move up the Vegito Blue EZA, which is definitely possible, I'm not sure. I don't think we'll be getting that. And then we get to, well, we get to this one, right? I think that's actually this banner. This is when the int support type units got awakened. Don't summon on that. And moving up to the Cooler Banner. Now, this is the big sort of thing that's splitting a lot of the people in the community right now. A lot of people have been saving up their stones ever since Cooler was revealed and released on JP, on global. They've been thinking, oh, well, I'm going to summon on this banner. I'll save all my stones for this banner because of how good Cooler is, how good his team is, how good the banner itself is. Because you look at the banner, it's actually really, really good. So this seems like a prime candidate to actually save up your stones for and pick them up on here. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, being the big Cooler fan that I am, even I think this is a skip now. Just based upon what has happened during the anniversary on JP, if you're going to be 100% smart with how you use your stones, with how you allocate your resources in this game, I think this banner is now a skip. And my reasoning behind that is because, yes, this banner is actually very, very good. I mean, pretty much every single unit here is very, very good. They just brought this Goku back on the Piccolo banner on Global, so I don't know if he'll come back here. They might replace this with Zamasu, AGL Zamasu, because they need to find a place to put him before, well, maybe they don't. I don't know. It's tough to say, but regardless. So Cooler leads the team, Transformation Boost, right? Let's pull him up. Actually, no, he doesn't have a translation yet, but he does lead Transformation Boost, which, has these two anniversary fusion LRs, LR Gogeta and LR Vegito. But just think about, well, I guess you might as well just talk about the anniversary banners now. The thing with the anniversary banner, let's get rid of this. These are most likely going to have tickets on Global. The spend 50 stones and you get an X amount of tickets per 50 stones. That, like, the value that you get from that, that's like where you need to be spending your stones if you want the best possible chances of getting new units on. You spend like 150 stones, which is 3 multi-summons. You get a free multi-summon, which is basically a free 50 stones you're just, getting for free. And then you're also getting like a bunch of tickets as well. Like, that is almost doubling your value that you spent of the stones that you're spending on these banners. So obviously you're missing out your chance to get Cooler. But let's say Cooler, because Cooler is supposed to be the Dokkan Fest that comes after Future Gohan. So I expect Cooler to come around, maybe the end of February, beginning of March, sometime like that. Cooler could be returning like the banner after the anniversary for Global. So the anniversary comes around in July, and then I think we'd probably get the next Dokkan Fest sometime in August, maybe mid to late August, because after Part 2 ends. It's possible we could see this Cooler return for the first time on Global, maybe, sometime in mid to late August. You could just go ahead and pick him up with red coins if you really want. Just remember that, because the rest of this banner, while it's good, the main thing people are summoning for is this Cooler. And the next time these anniversary LRs are going to be around, that's going to be... Because we got to think about it, how they did it this year with the Super Saiyan 4s. The Super Saiyan 4s came back on a Christmas banner for the first time. That was July, August, September, October, November, December. It was 6 months later when they came back. So that's going to be a long time before they come back on a banner, based off of how they did it this year, or in 2019. So I think it's a better call just to save all your stones, get the most value possible, summon on the anniversary banners, and then save at least 400 red coins for when Cooler comes back. Pick up at least one copy of the Cooler. Maybe you could summon maybe on his banner he comes back on, because who knows what that'll be like. At this point we don't know, because he hasn't even returned on JP yet, so that's something that I'm just speculating on right now. But I think that's probably the stance I would take right now is, I mean, maybe you could throw like maybe 2-3 molds on this banner if you really want to. Don't go crazy. Just keep in mind that these are the best banners literally ever released, probably in this game. So keep that in mind as we go forward. So that's the Cooler banner. I think that's probably the thing that's splitting the community the most right now. Like, oh, should we summon for Cooler, or should we just save everything for the anniversary? If you're a free-to-play player and the only thing you care about is, allocating your stones towards the most valuable banners, then I would say that is definitely what you should be doing. Skip this Cooler banner for now. Moving on, we have this banner, the Super Saiyan God Goku banner. Definitely skip him. This Omega Shenron EZA comes with the Cooler celebration. What else? We already got this on global. Got the Android 13 banner, which is also a skip. There's nothing really of value here. I mean, Piccolo comes back for the first time on here. Piccolo gets treated so badly because this banner is also not great because the headlining unit is not insane. So unfortunately, this is Piccolo's getting like the shaft here. Definitely skip this banner as well because this banner would probably come out very close to when the anniversary actually happens. Keep moving up here. We get to this banner. I mean, this is like a top 5 unit in the game, even with the new anniversary units, I think. So difficult decision because it is a double rates featured banner for an LR. But literally look at all the other units on here. This is a skip. I mean, we got like these guys are getting easy A's, but even still, like if you've been playing the game for any amount of time, like you should have these guys rainbowed, to be honest. Like these 4 down here. This guy you might have rainbowed. Like these are all old. These are, I mean, except for like the few of them guys up here, but I don't know. This is definitely a skip as well. Moving on, what do we got after that? Then we got this. So this is also another kind of annoying thing because like the Super Saiyan 4s are back on here, and there's only 8 featured units on here. But if you take a look at like what's actually on here, the units are not great. I mean, the Majin Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku themselves are actually really good. I would say they're, one of the best. Like they're 2 of the best TORs in the game, like in that area. But then you take a look at like Transforming Goku's been on like 400 banners. UI Goku's been on like 400 banners. This guy's old, and this guy's old. So the value is not really there. I mean, you do get 3+1 on here. I do understand that. This guy should be getting his Easy A pretty soon on JP. I think Vegeta's banner is definitely better than Goku's banner is. Take a look at everything that's on there, but it's just, I don't know. Like these will come out like, if I had to guess, I would probably say sometime around March, maybe late April. So if you went ahead and spent all your Dragon Stones on this banner, you would have only around 2 months plus, like something around like 2 months to spend or to save for the anniversary. That's not a lot of time. So I mean, just because of that alone, I would say to skip those banners. Unfortunately, even though these units are very cool. Like I don't know, I like them a lot. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, we got the Strength banner. Obviously, skip that. Then we get to the anniversary. I mean, this is like we have the Vegeta banner pulled up somewhere. Let me pull it up anyway. I mean, oh, there it is. Where's the Gogeta banner? Right here. I mean, these banners are actually just ridiculous. Like 3 LRs, 10 featured units, and you get 3+1, and Global's most likely going to get tickets. This is actually just ridiculous. I mean, we have LR Gohan, probably a top 5 unit still in the game. Maybe push down to 6 or whatever, just based off of the units that are coming out. Both these guys are incredible. Super Brew is the only real like disappointing unit on here. This guy is incredible still. Super Vegeta is very good. This guy gets an Easy A, he's very, very good. This guy is about to get an Easy A on global, I think. It was announced 3 months ago, or two months ago. It'll happen at some point. This guy's insane. This guy is literally the best unit in the game. So, I mean, this banner is a must summon. Let me look at Gogeta's banner. Bardock, incredible unit. Gogeta, top 2, top 3 unit in the game. Cell, incredible unit. Broly, really, really good. Gogeta, really, really good. Really, really good. He's been on a lot of banners, but he's still really good. This guy, he will get an Easy A eventually. I would say right now he's probably the worst unit on here. Omega Shenron's insanely good. Janemba, you guys know how good he is. So, I mean, if you guys are looking at this banner and like are even thinking about possibly like summoning on Cooler, like it's just, I don't even know what to tell you at this point. Like these banners are just like you have to summon on this banner unless you like if I was a free-to-play player, even for me, I would probably skip Cooler. Like even though Cooler is my favorite, like one of my favorite characters in the entire franchise, there's just way too much value here. I of course will be summoning for Cooler, but that's not because I'm a whale. So. But just in terms of like getting the most value out of your stones, there's nothing that even compares to this. 0. So that is my stance. Yes, Cooler does lead transformation boost, which includes both of those units, and also Cooler fits on the last resort category, which the 2 anniversary units lead, but I don't think it's going to be that long before Cooler returns on a banner after this anniversary. So I would say save at least 400 red coins for that cooler when he comes back, and then you could pick him up, and then you don't even have to worry about summoning for him. Like, you just get him for free with coins, right? Yeah, the annoying part is waiting for him to come back, but I think looking at the big picture, I think that is definitely the way to go here. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know down below if you guys agree, disagree. Let me know your thoughts on that, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. So just real quick, this is something that I thought about after I finished doing the other part of the video, but there is a possibility that for Saiyan Day, which is on March 18th, we do end up getting another one of these like JP and Global, same time celebrations, and they get a unit that comes to both versions at the same time. That's not something I can really account for right now, but just keep that in mind that could be something that happens. We got the Transforming Vegeta last year, which was happened on Global and JP at the same time, which is very, very hype. And then something else too is Goku Day, which is May 9th. I think is another possibility here to get something that could even be a global first, not even same time, just like straight up global first, like we did last year with LR Gohan and Goten. So I mean, there are the possibilities of these global first / same time celebrations happening. So it's again not something I can really account for right now, but it's also something that you should be keeping in the back of your mind. I think in general, it is a good rule that you should be saving, you should be saving for the anniversaries, because even if you take a look at these banners down here, they're not great. I mean, they are really good because the new units are very hype and people want to summon for them, but these don't compare to the anniversary banners. So I think your primary target should still, remain the anniversary banners, and then if you want to throw 1 or 2 multis at these other banners, maybe you could go ahead and do that. Maybe you really like the character or something, so that is going to be a personal judgment call on your end, but that's pretty much all I had to say about that. Just wanted to throw that in there at the end because I did get reminded of that, and I know people would definitely bring that up in the comments, so wanted to get that in as well. But I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next one.